You've raised two remarkable boys who we love dearly. They are sharp, intelligent, witty, sociable. How did you do it?
One big key ingredient to being able to raise flourishing boys or girls for that matter is there is absolutely no replacement for quality time.
It's not quality over quantity.
I reject the false dilemma of either or. Do both.
Be a good man, be around your kids, love their mom. You wore my favorite shirt.
Yeah.
Is that original to you?
Yeah.
Did you make it up?
Yes. It's pretty cool. Mobile safe space, and the bullet is going through, so it becomes the E right there.
Creative.
Not bad.
That's
not
super
bad.
good.
I got good design teams, so a lot of times if they're doing the designs and stuff, but this was
yours?
This was my baby.
Dude, mobile safe space. That's a great one.
Space.
Hey, welcome to Strongman Nation Podcast with my guest, dear friend John Lovell, who's up here in Wenatchee from Rome, Georgia, where he planted a Grace City church and is there as lead pastor with Chris Beaton. He's up here doing Vector College this week.
Yes.
Doing a week-long apologetic immersion that's been incredible. Last pod, we talked a little bit about what you're covering there. Would really strongly urge you guys to go back and listen if they missed that one. You unpacked the nature of apologetics, why it's so critical that men think, read deeply in all spaces, in all disciplines to understand the intellectual credibility of Christianity as the foundation and source of all truth. So if you got a kid who's going to be a senior next year in high school or in college, man, you should consider Vector College.
100%. I'm even considering my boys. I mean, they still got some years. If the Lord would lead them to live out here.
Wow. Dude, we 18, love it, man.
19, 20 years old incredible. Of like this, I total 100% think that would be a good thing. And now for me, of like, man, I really love my boys. I want them to stay with me. But anyway, if I could stomach that and it was the Lord's will, I would be thrilled that they came up here and were immersed in this environment for a year or two.
It'd be incredible.
At Vector College.
It'd be incredible.
100%. I've already seen the proof in the pudding. I've spent 2 full days with the students interacting and question, answer, Socratic kind of method, apologetics, worldview. I'm very impressed with your students. That's awesome. That's very cool. Let's talk raising boys. Let's do it.
We get a lot of questions about guys. There's a huge generation of young men who've gone out and gotten married. Super proud of them, but they didn't have a dad. They have no example. Many are new to Christianity, and they're trying to figure out the boy thing. So let's just wade into this. We don't need to be long, but you've raised two remarkable boys who we love dearly. 11 and 13?
11 and 13.
11 and 13. They are sharp, intelligent, smart, witty, sociable, funny. They have great sense of humor. They love you. There's an endearment when you're together. There's a deep respect they have for you. Your dad, you're the lion. They're not going to cross the line. They respect and honor their mom. But they love you. They laugh with you. You guys laugh together a lot, which is very, very sweet. We were just joking yesterday. Judah's probably the most well-traveled 11-year-old in the country. He's been to how many countries now?
He's been to 27 countries.
27 countries. Super intelligent. It's like talking to like a 28-year-old. Of course, John Lucas is wildly talented and gifted and a writer. He's read large portions of his book to our family when we've done our
65,000 word book.
And it's worlds he's created and animals and a whole language. I mean,
they get it. Yeah, my boys are very impressive.
Your boys are awesome.
Thank you.
So how did you do it?
Thank you. You know what's fun as well is they're getting older and now they're teasing me. They're like seeing the cracks in dad's armor and be like, oh. And so it's a bit of a new advent, but when they have the social wherewithal to see that, and we do have such a sweet relationship that they know they can tease their dad. You know,
it's very sweet. It's still respectful, right? But but it's kind of like, oh, can we poke that line and get swipe their head off?
No, it's good. But boys, you take a swipe at dad, one of them coming back for you, and you better make the shot count. You better have come on, if you tease me,
that's right.
Make it funny, make it good.
Shoot and run, buddy.
Whenever they find any vulnerability, they press, they giggle, they laugh, and so it's fun. But I guess. One day when they're older, that's going to be, it already has the marks of turning into a sweet friendship one day. And so that's new. And you're there already of like you and Levi. Levi's launched. He's married. He's out of the house. He's working, and he's a man.
Yes.
And so now y'all's relationship's pivoted. You're always going to be dad. Your job is never done. Some dudes will pass the buck. I'm like, they're 18, they're out. I'm done. I'm like, hell no, you're not.
That's right.
You're
in the game,
always
bro.
a dad.
That's right.
Forever.
That's right.
And but it shifts, doesn't it?
Yeah, the
it
role
becomes a friend as well.
I talk about 3 roles of the seasons of parenting. You're a caretaker, then you're a coach, then you're a consultant.
Yeah,
you're never not a consultant, but consultants are very different in how they interact with their clients as opposed to a coach. So
I love that.
You can take that now.
Yeah, cool.
Like you always say.
I'm not going to give you credit.
no
credit.
Like John always says.
I've always
3
said,
seasons of parenting.
It really, for me, it's always like caretaker, coach, consultant. That's what I've always said.
Crush it.
For longer than you've said it.
Crushed it.
Nailed it.
So,
first try.
It's a long day. We're both super tired. How did you get to be such a rock star dad?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No, I mean, I thought about it like we've talked about your story, and it's like I see you doing things that took thought and attention. You haven't stumbled your way. Like you had a very clear vision for your boys.
Yeah, happy marriage doesn't happen by accident. No one ever stumbles accidentally into happily ever after with marriage.
That's right.
Also, if you're going to be a good dad with good kids, it must be done with great intentionality, and it must be done according with age-old wisdom, which I find in Scripture. Yes. I wanted to be a biblical dad.
Yeah,
I wanted to base it off the Word of God.
Yep.
And so that's been our principle of like my kids are students of the Bible. They're reading Bible every day. We're talking Bible every day.
Yeah.
And we do worship as a family, and we go on vacations together as a family. One big key ingredient to being able to raise flourishing boys or girls for that matter is there is absolutely no replacement for quality time. There's none.
That's
you
good.
can teach them what you know, but you can.
So it's not quality over quantity.
Well, I mean, I want quality and quantity. Quality and quantity of like I reject the false dilemma of either or. Do both.
Yes.
Wherever possible. But if you can't do quantity, at least do quality.
Yes.
So that means of like, man, it's hard to make a living right now. I got 2 jobs. We're not making ends meet. I'm working as hard as I can, and I just don't have time for my kids right now. I'm like, great. I see that. And I feel that. Let's make a plan. So whereas that is true now, I need to work really smart and hard. So in 1 or 2 years, I have more time.
Yes.
But since I don't have time now, and I'm interacting the plan to be able to have more time with my boys later on, let me at least make the time that I have count. Because ultimately, there is no replacement for time.
Yes.
You want to be a good dad, you have to spend time with your kids. You want to be a good grandfather, you have to spend time with your kids. If you're not spending time with them, you're a lousy grandfather, or you're no grandfather at all. You never see them. You have abdicated your role. And so I want quantity and quality time. You can teach what you know, but you can only replicate who you are. So if you can just spend time with them and you're a loving man and you're a wise man, you can't help but replicate that as well.
Right.
Your sons will be that too because you're that. So if you really want to raise good sons, first and foremost, be the man that you want them to grow into.
Dude, that's the terrifying nature of parenting. It exposes who you are.
You will replicate who you are. A lot of folks in prior generations, they try to raise their kids on an ethic that they themselves didn't embody. And then their kids rejected it later on. I'm like, oh, I raised you different. I'm like, well, yeah, but you weren't really what you were trying to raise me on.
Dude, I was just reading something about, I interrupted you, sorry.
No, it's just kind of closing that loop of, it's like, how do I make good kids? I'm like, first and foremost, bar none, be a good man. There's
right.
no, if you get that wrong, there's nothing
to give.
There's no tricks or anything you can do, but be a good man and then be around them enough so that catches. If you're a good man and you're around them enough, you can't screw it up.
Dude, that's good.
You're going to replicate. It's going to happen. You don't have to think too much about like, what are the tips and tricks and parenting hacks? I'm like, no, you're a good man and you're with them and you're loving them and they're going to flourish and grow up into being like you. And another thing I'd add is love their mother really well. Epic. Go all in on that. If like me, I'm not trying to focus so much on being the best dad. I focus far more on being a better husband than I do on being a better dad. focus on being a good husband. And they'll watch that. And I'm not focusing on them so as to make them the little idols. And we do our kids great damage when we overly focus on our kids.
Yes.
Because you make them the center of the family, the center of the world, and they receive that attention, a center of the universe, and that's not appropriate. Nope, you're not the center of the universe. You're not the center of this family.
That's right.
The center of this family is Jesus, and the main players are me and your mom.
That's right.
And you're growing up into this thing.
That's right.
But the main person in my life is mom.
That's right.
You know, and so you don't interrupt mom. Mom is here. This is my girl.
That's right.
This is our girl. And so now as my boys are getting older, and they're moving out of that caretaker stage that I invented and told you about earlier.
It's really good.
I'm really good.
It's incredible. The handles were amazing.
So good. Sometimes
Thank you, John.
I impress me all the time. No one likes pride, but hubris, like excessive pride. That's so funny.
Super good.
I'm so amazing.
And then so good.
The moment you deliver that, you're like, oh, I'm kind of ridiculous. I see it now. That there's something in that too of the boys see me make mistakes and I apologize for them. They hear mom and dad apologize. When, if like I raised voice to mom and then I'm like, all right, I navigate that with the wife. And then later I'm like, hey boys, I did that. I raised my voice to your mother. That was not okay. That was not okay.
Yeah.
And, I need you to know I was wrong on that.
That
they should see you model humility and they'll have it too. They'll see that I'm a repentant sinner failing forward. And the older they get, the more you don't have to have it all together. I don't have it all together. My sons know that. They know I'm failing forward and so are they.
Yes.
And we model repentance and they offer that too. And so anyway, it all just goes back to if you love the Lord and you're following the Lord, you invite the kids into that journey. And it's a beautiful thing.
Totally. So be a good man, be around your kids, love their mom. What do you think are some common pitfalls that dads fall into with their kids? And now you can say the opposite of that. You're not a good man, you're not around, and you don't love their mom. But riff on other common mistakes you see guys make with their kids.
One common one is guys will really see their contribution as dad as narrow as I pay the bills. I protect, I provide. What else do you want from me? Well, can't I just watch the game in peace? And so it's kind of like they see it of like, I paid the bills. What else do you want? That's my contribution. And I'm like, well, I'm not trying to load this burden down on the dad. I'm like, no, actually, you need to love your family and spend lots of time and enjoy and disciple them and mentor them and teach them all the man skills and stuff. And all that's true, but I don't want to lord it over them like this big laborious task. I want to encourage them like, do you know how fun it is to disciple your boys and all this stuff? One problem is when you're not parenting well, your kids make you miserable and worn out and exhausted, and they're not fun to be around. You don't like them. You love them, but you don't really like them. They're exhausting. It's like, get out of here. And so it seems like work to do all this stuff. But if you're able to parent better, and your kids start to flourish. My kids are so much fun. I love being around my kids. I want to be around my kids a lot. Not all the time. I want to be around my wife all the time. That's right. All the time. I say that, but then I'm like, you need to break every once in a while. I'm like, hey, I'm worn out. I'm exhausted. I'm out of answers. I've answered too many questions. I reached my word threshold for the day. I think I just need to be alone. I feel grouchy. And my wife will be like, okay, copy that. Okay. And we have those times of like, I overdid it today. It's a Monday. It's my hardest day. And she's like, all right, you do your thing. No problem. And she'll have those days too. But generally, outside of those rare things, I always want to be with my wife.
Totally.
But then like 9 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, all right, disappear, kids. Out. Go. Go faster. Go. Get out of here. Cutting into mom and dad time.
That's right. Leave.
Depart.
Be gone. My mom, one of her favorite parenting advice is raise kids so you like them. But then she would always add, raise your kids so other people like them.
That's good,
And it can sound shallow, but it's actually really good. Because if other people like them, wise people will enjoy being around your kids.
That's great.
So we went on our first trip with you guys, hadn't met you, and we loved your boys.
Thank you.
And we were like, and so we sat, just providence of God, they got put on 2 buses. We sat right next to your boys, and they were delightful. They were intelligent. We had great conversations. It's like, we like these boys. And so I think 4 or 5 days in, we were like, hey, if you want, we'll take your boys. And you and Becca can scram and go do a date. I think we were in Paris, or Paris, or where were we?
I think we were in France somewhere.
I think we were in France. Yeah. And which Paris is in, right?
No, I don't think so.
Paris isn't in France?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nobody really knows where it is.
I don't know where it is. It's hard. There's nothing there of note.
So stupid.
Nothing there of note.
So stupid. And people in the comments, it is in France.
It's totally in France, you idiot.
Yeah, we got it. We're being hilarious.
We are funny. We took your boys on a date that night, and you and Becca had it out, and we had a blast. Yeah. They were delightful.
Yeah.
And when you raise kids so other people like them, other people will invest in them.
Yeah. Well, my boys love hanging out with y'all. If we're in your home right now, they love it's one the favorite place on the planet. Isn't all the countries they visited, they want to come hang out with the McPhersons. Y'all are our family. Oh, yeah. You know, we love y'all's house. And we do our parlor nights.
We do parlor nights.
So fun. We laugh so hard until our bellies hurt.
Oh, we laugh a lot. Parlor nights, tell them what our parlor nights are. This is a great hack for families. Yeah. When you have friends over.
So the McPhersons and the Lovells, whenever we get together, we'll have a parlor night. And what that means is all hands on deck, all the full families, and your brother will be there, the C-Max, you know, and their kids, and we'll have basically this talent show.
Yep.
And we're all in on it too. Like, you're participating, I'm participating, the wives, and we're all just doing these random things, whether we're quoting, you know, Julius Caesar from Shakespeare, or we're doing magic tricks from the kitchen for the quarter thing. It went all the way around.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It was amazing. It was good. Dude, Becca raps.
She raps.
She
did the whole DC,
did the whole DC talk thing. You were the light show. Dude, you sang a song. You sang the guitar song?
Yeah, I played the guitar, and the boys, we rewrote Free Fallin' to be Mule Callin', and it was all about our mule.
Yeah, you rewrote a whole song. Dude, we'll do Hamilton. My kids do Hamilton. Crushed Hamilton.
They were amazing in those Hamilton scenes. And then your whole family performed Les Miserables. So I remember me filming it. I got right up in your face.
We got great
But
fun.
Man, that's the best stuff. I wouldn't trade that for anything.
People do piano pieces. They read something they wrote. John Lucas wrote a chapter out of his book. We're hanging on the edge of our seats. It's incredible. It's incredible, and it's fun.
Remember Old MacDonald Had a Mouse?
No.
That was John Lucas on the piano. Remember Sharon was about to come out of her skin because she thought I was an abusive father.
Yeah. Retell the story.
So funny.
John Lucas crushed playing the part of the whimpering, abused son.
And Sharon was about to have an intervention. Your wife was mortified at what we were doing, but she didn't know she was playing right into our trap, into our Lovell joke. So visiting the McPherson family is kind of like stepping into a real life live action musical. At any moment.
That's true.
It's not a put on, because at any moment someone just breaks out into song.
Absolutely.
And then they start harmonizing, and then someone walks in with a guitar playing, and then a piano adds in.
It's like
it's not a put
with the
on.
Von Trapp family.
Yeah, but it's real.
Yeah.
And it's like it's really well performed too. Like it's technically good.
Yeah.
And so it's like nobody could do visiting and be like, okay, yeah, right. Like you see a musical breakout. I'm like, all right, everyone just knows the same dance and song. I'm like, yeah, actually, it's the McPherson family. I met them. It's legit. It's actually a thing.
They actually do that.
Well, anyway, y'all are musical, and the Lovell family is not. And really watching this, I'm like, I believe a man should lead his family in worship. So I took up the guitar a year ago. I've learned the guitar.
Dude, you taught yourself guitar, and you lead your family in worship
regularly. We do worship now, and so we're doing that.
We did worship at your house one time. Yep. It was so much fun. You were like, I got to figure out how to do this.
Yep.
Dude, that's admirable, bro.
Yeah, and so
I love that about you.
I want to lead my family.
Yeah.
And I can't sing at all, but I can play the guitar now. Well, anyway, my boy, your son Levi was just jamming with Levi for half an hour. He thinks I'm all right.
Oh, that's good,
but
man.
I think he's just being nice because I know I'm bad. Yeah. Anyway, my boys were learning piano, and we hadn't really told y'all about that.
Yeah,
and we took a lot of lessons. Over the course of the year.
In preparation to come up here and show us.
Yes,
this was a big surprise.
And so we get in parlor night, and John Lucas is going to get up, my oldest son. I'm like, all right, buddy, you want to play your song? And he's like, yes, Dad. I'm going to play Old MacDonald Had a Mouse, which sounds like E-I-E-I-O, whatever, but it's whatever. So he gets up there, and it's just chopsticks. Oh, dun,
and he kept missing the same note.
And he'd miss the note, and he'd say, sorry. And I was not a nice father here. I'm like, no. Like he missed a note. I'm like, nope, that's not it. Come on, buddy. You can do this. But I was like overbearing. I was just critical.
Like the stereotypical performance-driven dad.
I was insufferable. And but
not so over the top that we knew you were joking. You weren't doing like Funny John. It was like, well, this is getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was.
You could have heard a pin drop because this boy is up there trying to do,
and he was like,
and he wasn't doing well, and y'all were all trying to be so encouraging.
And
I was critical. I'm like, nope, come on, bud, you practiced this. Let's hear it. And I mean, like I was kind of aggressive, and I watched Sharon, so upset because she's protecting this little boy's
You're
heart.
lucky she was not packing.
Yeah. so anyway, I'm like, nope, buddy, you're gonna have to practice more to that. You want to try something else? I'm like, okay, I'll try something else. And then he brings
he just
out,
ripped it.
and
we were like, oh, you were kidding.
It's the song of the Rohirrim of the Lord of the Rings. And it's and it's just beautiful piano.
We had been had. We didn't let him finish the song. We were like running around like, he could actually play it. You weren't actually a jerk and we can still be friends.
But we had rehearsed that and we were in stitches even before we left our house.
Oh, you crushed it.
That was so funny.
Dude, this reminds me, you told me you were working on a present for me that I was going to love. Yeah. I have yet to get it.
Yes, I know. I talked to your Levi about this as well. So off air, I'll talk about it.
But I'd like to talk about it now.
I've hit a snag.
You've hit a snag? Yeah. Am I not going to get it? You really built it up last time you were here.
I'm still excited, but it doesn't look good.
Oh, no.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You mean like the timeline got extended, but I'll get it eventually?
That's the hope, but I'm not sure. So we'll see.
I might not get it. Bro, you told me last time it might be the best gift I've ever been given. You were like...
It's definitely not that, but it's really good. I hope it comes through.
Oh, that's rough. I don't know where to go from there. Okay. Well, how about to wrap this up? With your boys, they're 11 and 13. How did you think, and this is going to be a loaded question, but how did you think about, my eyes are hurting, long day. How did you think about education in the role of parenting? Yeah. When you looked at your boys, and we don't need to go off in this big, long 3 hour or whatever, but like help dads in a short, concise, succinct way, give dads a rubric to think through the role of education in the raising of their sons so they can make decisions that are wise.
Great question. Thank you. One is I am the head of the household. I'm the leader, which means I'm responsible for all failures, all successes. I'm responsible for all of it is under. Yeah. Now what I could do is I could sub that out and be like, all right, though it's my responsibility, I'm going to send them off to a government school or a private school or a homeschool co-op, whatever. I need to oversee to make sure my boys are getting a good education. Yeah. And I can't just sub it out completely. I have a unique fatherly role of pieces of their education, which is a lot more than schooling. People think education, and all of a sudden what they translate that to is schooling. Class. I'm like, no. Tests. Education is much bigger than that. Most of the skills that I need as a man, I didn't learn in a school classroom. Yeah. Of conflict resolution, leadership, courage, risk-taking, intestinal fortitude, how to read contracts, how to do insurance, how to do all logic. Most of the stuff wasn't learned in a class. Almost all the stuff that is most valuable, I didn't learn in a classroom. Yeah. Algebra 2 helped me zero. None. Just nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. It was just, for all intents and purposes, a colossal waste of time. And so people are like, whoa, what are you saying? It helps you learn how to think. Teach me how to learn how to think by teaching contracts. Yeah. They're going to need to know how contracts work or taxes or finance or rhetoric or sales. Salesmen never starve. Why don't we teach them sales? Yeah. Public speaking, philosophy. None of this stuff is taught. It's all the most important stuff, and yet it's completely absent from the government school curriculum. Explain that to me. I want a boy to be raised up into a man that has all the skills requisite for being a good protector, provider, leader, and a lover of a family. And frankly, almost none of it is delivered in a classroom. Now, in the provision standpoint of like, I want a good, well-rounded education. So it's not that all the things in the classroom are worthless. It's just of like the utility there is less important for filling out a man. It's still important. Let's get them educated, but education is so much bigger than what's happening in the classroom. I want them to know history. You want them to know history? Great. Just put the right books in front of them and have them fall in love with reading. That's really it. If you can get your kids to love reading, you won. Way to go. You did.
Your boys love to read. How'd you do that?
They love. The biggest thing is one, we are homeschoolers. And so the first thing the government school system does is it takes a naturally occurring love of learning in a child and crushes it out of them. It takes all the fun out. And so the very first thing that happens, boys and girls enter into the school system, and it's particularly with the boys who don't learn well in the school setting that we've constructed. Boys don't do as well as girls do. They need to move. They need to take risks. They need to lead. They need to be scored and games of win and loss and trophies and things like that.
Challenge, fail,
they need to move, you know. But with reading, a lot of times that system crushes their desire to learn. You know this because most high school grads have never read a full book.
That's right.
They never read a book. Their literacy rates are crushing.
Plummeting.
Whereas our boys, they love reading.
Bookshelves full of books they've read.
We're a house full of books. Every level you go, every table, the walls of books.
Judah can tell you every military plane, piece of equipment from World War I on. It's staggering.
It's wild.
He is an encyclopedia of knowledge.
He has literally read many encyclopedias on World War I and World War II.
Like actual encyclopedias.
Actual encyclopedias.
He's 11.
The stack is like this high. It's dizzying intellect. I just ask him questions on whatever it is of like, oh, well, what were the main German tanks? And what were they outfitted with munitions? And what planes did they fear the most from which Allied forces? Of like, whatever you do, it's wild what he knows.
It's incredible.
And they have all kinds of different knowledge as well. It's not just that area, but they're able to follow that. And the trick is kids' natural occurring thing is a curiosity, a desire to learn. And they want education. They want to know. They're asking, Daddy, what is such and such? They're nothing but questions. Why are little kids question-making machines? Because they have natural curiosity. First thing government school does is crush that out of them. They will never let most folks reading or listening right now. There was a time when they were kids where they liked to read, and then they didn't like reading, and then they never picked it up again. That's probably most of the people listening to this that went to government school. They crushed the love of learning out. They crushed the love of reading out. And when that goes out,
your host.
Dang. So for us, my big part as a dad is dads should read adventuresome stories to their boys and girls every night.
There you go.
Every night. So when they're real little, it's great illustrated classics. And we're going to go through all the great illustrated classics. They get a little older, and it's Wing Feather and the Green Ember series and all the 7 of the Chronicles of Narnia. And now we're in Ranger's Apprentice in book 9. I have been reading to my boys as long as they've been alive. And I've resolved, I don't think I'll ever stop.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to stop.
Because it's fun for you too.
It's fun for me. Of like, we're all hooked.
Yeah.
They'll come and visit.
Yeah.
And they'll be 25 years old. I'm like, y'all want story time?
Yeah. Bring their wives and their kids.
And their wives and kids. Grandpa's going to read.
Yeah. Let's go. That's super cool.
Yeah. Of like, why not? Of like, I'm enjoying the story. Yeah. My wife is my helper, my second self. But when it's reading time, she's not my wife. She's my little kid. And she takes her feet and she sticks them under me for warmth. And then she cozies up and looks at me.
Let's go.
Just kind of like, here he is. And she's my little daughter. I've got 3 children in the room ready to listen to story time.
So when you read, do you do voices? Or
I do the voices. Men do not wimp out. You got to do all the voice. Every character gets its own voice.
Okay. Accents?
Accents, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What's your strongest accent?
So my boys have their favorite voices. So what I can at any moment, referencing 20, 30 different books. I can rock out an accent and they'll know who it is and from what book.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we got all kinds of voices that we built for all kinds of characters.
Oh, dude, that's insane.
And so one thing
let's do that dinner tonight. Remind me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that was fun.
And so what they love is when different characters from different books have conversations together. And so they'll have me make up a narrative. But we have so much fun. I think probably looking back, my favorite memories will be reading to my boys. Totally. One of the coolest things. Totally. I love it, love it, love it. I look forward to it. I love reading to my boys because I'm going on all these adventures with them.
Wow. I mean, I feel like this might go into a sacred space here, but could we hear a voice or two?
Yeah. So one that they love is Orman. From the Ranger's Apprentice.
Okay.
And I decided that he's kind of like a bureaucrat at least.
Okay,
and he ends up being a pretty good guy. But I just shut off my nose and he speaks like this. And then Halt is low and brooding. And Horace kind of has this thing to him. And then Will's just straight. And so there's all these different characters that go off.
You are very creative.
And then you got the Scottish who come at you, and they're from Scandia. And they'll soon slit your throat. As looking at you like that. Eh?
My challenge is to go from English to Australian. My English can start to sound Australian.
Yeah, I'm not super great at it.
I got to work on that.
You give it a good college try, and the kids forgive you for it.
You got a good Mexican accent? Hey, senor.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Yeah, I can do that one pretty well. So anyway, you do voices, and if you're not good at it, who cares?
Who cares?
They love it. They love it.
It's
Just
a blast.
try. Just try, and it's fun.
Dude, we should write a book on raising boys together.
That'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
And to have it just be like all like just short, like laugh with your boys.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I think we're just kind of rolling now. This isn't anything that will help anybody, but I wonder if some dads aren't good dads because they're not good dudes.
Yeah. Sure.
Like they're not fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my he's just a good man.
Yeah, Greg's awesome.
I used to want to be around him.
Yeah.
He's affirming. He's encouraging.
Yeah.
He builds you up. He asks questions. He listens. He's interested in you.
There is something helpful in there. If you want good sons, then you really need to grow as a man.
You got to be a good man.
That's right. If I can understand the consequences of not growing is going to pass on and infect negatively the next generation and everyone they come in contact with and their kids as well.
Yeah.
Good or bad, you're passing that on.
Well, like your boys want to be around you.
Yeah.
And when they find their girls, and they will.
Yeah.
They might find them here one Angie.
That'd be great.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Your boys' wives will want to be around you.
Yeah.
Because you're a good man. You're a godly man.
I will love those girls. I'll love their daughters.
I've got one.
Give me daughter. She's wonderful.
I've got a daughter-in-law.
She's wonderful.
I'll tell you, this is kind of crazy. We hadn't talked about this or planned on it, and I didn't expect it. I didn't even think about it. But she called me dad one time. That's a moment.
That's a moment.
It was like, huh? And then she kind of looked at me, and we kind of had I was like, that was kind of cool.
Do we hug now?
Yeah. What do we do next?
Would you like a
hug?
That's super.
It was super special.
Super cool.
She's amazing. You know her well.
She is. Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, you want to be a good dad, be a better man.
That's right. That's good.
You know, I mean, we can talk the tips and all the things, and we want to be helpful and practical, but people see me in the pulpit and they see clips online and I'm preaching and yelling and intense and fighting the bureaucratic, antagonistic, secular state and blah, blah, blah. And I don't say this, but I'm genuinely a fun guy to be around. I'm fairly low key at home.
If you say so.
You know what I mean?
You are. We have so much fun.
But at home, I'm not the 30 seconds you see online in the pulpit. That's not me all day. Yeah. Like I'm actually the goofy one at home. I'm the one that's going to break out in the song or hit the soundtrack to dance around the kitchen and encourage everyone to lighten up a little bit. And Sharon can be pretty serious and intense. I'm like, hey, we should smile more.
Fun dad's here.
Dad, you know what I mean?
Isn't that tough? Our wives are they're on task.
Oh man, they're
on
it
out. Bringing our kids doing the primary educating because our wives are doing the primary education.
They get all the credit for sure.
But then we come in and kind of like throwing stuff up. Like, fun dad time.
Homework's for lame people. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be fine. Yeah. So I think that's important for guys to hear. I mean, we enjoy making good battle with our life. We want to live with purpose. We want to live on mission. And so we find there's great evil in the world, and we both feel a deep and heaven sent calling to make battle on evil with our life.
Yeah.
If it means even giving our life. I mean, that's what we've signed up for.
Yeah.
And we go home and we laugh and we love and we're goofy and we have parlor nights and we sing songs and we make fun of ourselves and we laugh at ourselves. Well, I never laugh at my kids in terms of a mocking way. No, I laugh with them, right? And so,
how horribly would that scar your kids?
Oh, I've watched it where like a kid does something and the whole family's laughing at them.
Yeah,
it's almost unrecoverable.
Yeah,
emotionally,
that's going to crush them.
It's crushing. It fundamentally changes the nature of your relationship with them forever.
Yeah,
if you ever laugh at your kid, ever, in a way that is not edifying in terms of like everyone's laughing together and it's like, oh my gosh, like Levi tried to do a handstand against a wall one time and totally crumpled like a rag doll. We laughed for 20 minutes. Yeah. It was so funny. I'm not saying that. That's funny.
Yeah.
But if it's that just kind of that negative, sharp, critical spirit, laugh at someone, they'll never recover from it.
Yeah, that's right.
So be a good dude, make your home a happy place, a place your kids want to be. Honestly, another secret, another hack is good food.
That's not your hack.
No, it's a good hack.
Oh, it is a good hack. It's a good hack?
It's a good hack.
Okay.
Have good food in your home.
I thought you said our secret is good food. I'm like, yeah, that's not why you're flourishing.
No. I'm no. Yeah, no.
The food's good, but it's not.
Yeah. No, but you got to have good food. Like they want to come home.
That's good. That's good. You notice Jesus and the disciples, they're constantly getting around food.
Dude,
food's important.
Food's incredible. You're making it, you're eating it, you're cleaning it up. And what it's doing is it's providing, you're meeting a physical need they have, a felt need they have in a way that's very satisfying. And while they're there, you're connecting on an emotional level and a relational level. So dinner time is our favorite time together as a family.
I think dads should grow. Food is important. What if you had some dad, no restraint, no discipline, ate like 6 cookies in one sitting?
I would say that guy is really crushing life.
I think he's really crushing calories. He's eating cookies. Would you like to speak to restraint and eating too many cookies, Josh?
I don't think you can have, I was wrong.
That's right. Josh, hey.
I ate too many cookies. I was hungry and they were good. They were so good. And you sit there on your high moral horse. You don't even like cookies. So it doesn't even count as a test.
It's true.
If we would have had Skittles there.
I would have failed that test.
More than 6 Skittles.
Oh, it's so good.
You know,
some Twizzlers or some Swedish fish. I like Old Man candy too.
I don't know if we're still recording, but what you don't know is I've had like 6 cookies like every night for like a week.
Have you really?
Yeah.
That's so fantastic.
I'm just tired right now. I'm coping with cookies. I'm totally honest.
This has gone off the rails. We had such good content. Now the content is not good anymore.
I feel like we should be done so I can go home and eat more cookies.
Let's put these folks out of their misery and land this plane.
I love you, bro.
I love you
You're
too.
a good dad. And we're going to keep being good dads. You got an 11, 13-year-old boy. I got a 14 and 18-year-old boy. We're still in the game.
Yeah, man. Let's keep going.
We're going to keep learning. I'm going to learn from you. You learn a lot from me.
It is fair. You are. I tease you. You are my pastor. You are.
It's an honor to be your pastor.
Thank you.
And you're one of my dearest friends.
Thank you, sir.
I love you, buddy. Hey, everyone. Pastor Josh here. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate the podcast, review, follow, and share. And if you want to support Stronger Man Nation, you can go to strongermannation.com/give to help keep unwoke, uncensored, straight talk Bible teaching coming to you for free.